Okay, dear students, now we will discuss about the one of the practical for the fourth semester, that is a specific rotation of the polarimeter. So the aim of the experiment, it is to determine the specific rotation of the given solution using 5 different concentrations of it, and also determine the concentration of unknown solution provided for you. So the apparatus used for this experiment are, that is the polarimeter, measuring cylinder, beaker, and the source, that is the source of light, that is a sodium light we are using for the polarimeter experiment. And here the formula for the specific rotation, it is equal to 1000 divided by L, where L indicates here the what, the length of the polarimeter tube, and so the 1000 divided by L is the formula for the specific rotation of the polarimeter. So this is the what, the diagram, the figure for the specific rotation of the polarimeter. And let us first discuss about this least count of the what, the polarimeter, least count of this the apparatus, that is a polarimeter. So the observations, that is a LC of the polarimeter, that is smallest divisions on the main scale, it is S is equal to 1 degree, and the total number of divisions on the vernier scale, it is 10 minutes. See, smallest divisions on the main scale is 1 degree. As we know, that is 1 degree, it is equal to 60 minutes, and we are converting the degree to the what, the minutes, because the vernier that is the vernier division, it is in terms of the what, the minutes. So we are converting the what, the smallest divisions on the main scale, it is in the minutes, that to 60 minutes. Total number of divisions on the vernier scale, it is equal to 10 minutes, and the least count of the polarimeter, it is equal to S divided by N is equal to 60 minutes divided by 10 minutes, it is equal to 6 minutes. So this is about the least count of the polarimeter. So now first we have to make the, that is we have to make the what, the concentration for the concentration. So that is for 10% concentration, 5% concentration, and the 2.5% and the 1.25% concentration. So for the 10% concentration, we have to take 10 grams of sugar. We have to weigh the what, the 10 grams of sugar. In 10 grams of sugar, we have to measure the 100 ml of the what, the water. See, for 10 grams of the what, the sugar, we have to take the 100 ml of the water, and we have to dissolve the complete the sugar, and we will get the what, the 10% solution. And similarly for the 5% solution, you may take 5 grams of 5 grams of sugar, and again you dissolve in the 100 ml of water, or that is whatever the prepared, that is a 10% concentration in that. So let us take 50% of that 10% solution and add 50 ml of water. So then you will get the what, the 5% of water, 5% of the what, the concentration. Similarly for the 2.5% concentration, so we have to take this 5% solution. In that 5% solution, we have to take only 50% of the solution. In that 50%, we have to add 50 ml of the water. Then you will get the water, that is a 2.5% of the water, the concentration. So similarly for the 1.25% of the solution, concentration, so 2.5% solution we have to take. In that we have to take the what, the 50% solution for the 2.5% concentration. In that we have to add again 50 ml, and you will get the water, that is a 1.25% of the concentration. So we have to prepare this 10%, and we have to fill in the what, this the polarimeter tube. So this is called as the polarimeter tube. As I told in the formula, the length of the tube, it is that is 20 centimeter. Okay, see, I have already filled the water, the distilled water in this tube, that is a polarimeter tube. See, you will see the water, one bubble here. See, so it should be what, only one single bubble. Okay, see, first we have to take the readings for the distilled water, and after that 10%. See, we will insert this polarimeter tube in the what, the apparatus like this, and we have to close this. And see here, you will observe the what, See, you will observe the what here, the readings or the that is a reading of the what, the measuring scale of the what, this polarimeter. Okay, see the whatever the down you are seeing, it is the what, that is a main scale, and sorry, that is a vernier scale, and what are the what upside you are seeing, that is the what, the main scale. So as I told, the smallest division, it is a 1 degree, and the total number of divisions on the vernier scale, it is a 10 minutes. So these are the scales. See, we have to view the what, the spot or the image in the below side here. And we have to okay, see, one round image you will observe here. So okay, so the bright image, okay, see, in the center you will observe the what, one bright image. So till that we have to get the what, the complete bright image. So we have to set for the what, the readings. See, initially the vernier, that is the vernier division and the main scale division should, that is the zero value should be coincide with one another, and after that we have to set here. So when we rotate clockwise or the anti-clockwise, we have to get completely the what, the dark, that is a bright image. So as we observed the before, okay, see, so you will observe the what, this type of the what, the bright image when we fill the what, the tube with the what, the distilled water. See, we have to set the readings, that we have to get the what, that is bright light as I shown. So for that you have to move the what, the knob present in the what, that is a right side present in the what, the knob. You have to rotate and see the what, the image observed in the observed here in the apparatus. Wait. Okay, see, half it is shade, that is a black, one side it is a black and other side it is a bright, and here this is not the what, we have to set the readings. We have to get completely dark when we click automatically, that is rotate anti-clockwise and clockwise. There is a sudden change, means one side will be what, the dark, and other side will be what, the bright one, when we rotate on the what, the clockwise direction. And when we rotate on the same anti-clockwise direction, there is a reverse, that is one side it will be bright and other side will be what, the dark. So in between, whatever the image we will get, we have to get the what, the bright image only. So for that reading we have to set there. See, so that for the distilled water, it is almost near the what, the 360, that is 359 degrees. So the total rotation, it is here 360 degrees it is there in the scale, that is the main scale. So first we have to set for the what, that reading. So that is a bright image. So we have to get this type of the what, the spot. So we have to get this type of the the image when we set the when we rotate this clockwise or the anti-clockwise. See, you will get one side, that is the right side half black, and again when I rotate for the anti-clockwise, other side it will get the dark. So in between you will get the complete bright image. So for that we have to set, and we have to note down the reading, that is through the scale, observed through the scale. So it is almost, that is that is a 360, it means 0, and when 0 it is nothing but we will take it as a what, as a 360. So main scale reading it is 360, and that is a least that is vernier scale reading, it is approximate, it is 9 minutes. So let us write that reading for the one reading, that is for the distilled water. So the formula for the total reading, it is TR is equal to MSR, as I told, that is a 360 degrees, and plus CVD, it is 9 minutes, into, as we know, the least quantity is 6 minutes. So it is equal to 360 degrees into 9 6 50. 9 is 9 6 54, that is a minutes. So the total reading, it will becomes what, 360 degrees 54 minutes. So in the vernier scale reading, it is the what, that is this is whatever we have taken, it is about the direct reading. So write the what, that is the direct reading, it is 360 degree, that is 54 minutes. So here, say take the tabular column after the rotation through 180 degrees. See, here after one rotation through 180 degrees, it is nothing but we have to rotate this knob, that to what, 180 degrees. It is nothing but here you will observe the what in the main scale, it is, as I told, it is in the water, the 0, it is equal to 360, as I told. When I rotate here, see, you will get the what, there is a change, there is a change in the what, the reading. See, so we have to set after 180 rotation, it is nothing but for 180 degree we have to set again. So you will observe the what, the same bright image for the same distilled water. So this is the what, 160, 170 and the 180. So you have to see, you will observe the same image when we set for the what, that is 180, that too after 180 rotations. So you have to see the image here. Okay, see, as I now just it's went. Okay, see, for the same after 180 rotations you will get the same, that is a bright image you will observe in the apparatus. So this is for the one set of the reading. Again we have to note down the what, the scale reading. So it is as I told, that is MSR, it is set for the 180, and we have to see the what, the vernier scale reading. So it is set for the main scale, it is 180, and the vernier it is that is 7, it is there. So again we have to take the what, that is we have to write down the what, the total reading. So that is, as I told, 180 plus 6 into 6, that is 6 minutes, it is equal to 180 degrees 36 minutes. This is for the what, after 180 degree rotations. So this is the what, the direct reading for the distilled water. So we have to note down the what, the reading in the tabular column, that is after 180 rotations, so that is 180 degree 36 minutes. See, the angle of the rotation, that is alpha 1 and the alpha 2, later we will calculate, because we have to take again the what, we have to prepare the what, the 10% solution. As I told, we have to take the 10 grams of the sugar and 100 ml of the water, and we have to dissolve completely, and we will fill that solution in the what, this polarimeter tube. And after that filling the polarimeter tube, we have to again follow the what, the same procedure as we followed for the water, the distilled water, and we have to note down the reading for the direct reading, and after after 180 rotations again we have to note down the readings. See, for 180 rotations, so let us that is one for the 150. So 10 for the 10% solution. Okay, for 120 10% solution, so the direct reading it is 346 degrees 7 minutes, and after 180 rotations 167 degrees 9 minutes. And similarly we have to repeat the procedure for the remaining concentrations. See, the angle of the rotation we have to calculate, that is alpha 1 and the alpha 2. So alpha 1 and the alpha 2 we have to calculate, means first we have to calculate the alpha 1. It is nothing but we have to subtract the each this concentration, that is a direct value from the distilled water, that is 360 degrees minus of 346 degrees 7 minutes, and you will get the what, the 13 degrees 53 minutes. And similarly here alpha 2 it is nothing but we have to minus, that is the reading of the water after 180 rotations, that is distilled water through the water, this 10% solution, so that is 180 minus of 167 degrees 9 minutes, so it will becomes 12 degrees 59 minutes. So we have to repeat the same procedure for the remaining concentration. So means we have to subtract the what, the concentrate, that is the values, each and every values in the concentration, that is a distilled water only. Okay, so then you will get the what, this type of the what values, and after that the mean we have to take, we will get the what, the theta, that is angle of the rotation, that is theta, that is alpha 1 plus alpha 2, it is equal to divided by 2. So adding these two then and dividing it by 2, then you will get the what, the mean rotations. So for the 10% solution, so that is 13 degrees 26 minutes. See, for distilled water you will not get the what, that is the angle of rotation, because we can't minus one another on the one on it only. So because we have subtracted each and every concentration values with the what, the distilled water. So we will get the what, the concentration for the we will get the rotation angle of rotation for the 10%, 5% and 5% and 2.5 and 1.2.5 concentration. So these are the values we are tabulated, and we have to plot by using this. We have to plot the what, that is a graph. So that too, the nature of the graph, it is on the x-axis we have to plot the concentration, and on the y-axis we have to note down the what, that is the angle of the what, the rotation. So then we have the whatever the slope you will get from the graph, so that is approximately, that is 1.28. so we have to substitute the slope value in the formula, as I told before only, that is a specific rotation is equal to 1000 divided by L into slope. So then 1000 divided by 20, as I told, L is the what, the length of the polarimeter tube. So 1000 divided by 20 into 1.28. So then that is the specific rotation, it is equal to 64 degrees per dm per unit. So this is all about the what, that is a polarimeter experiment.